she doesn't know what's happening. She wants to get up, but she can't. She's eating my chicory. Hey! The tree frogs are beside themselves with the rain. Joy. I had forgotten about this phenomenon. After a good, healthy rain, tree frogs go berserk. Popple tree is dead. Looks like it tried to leaf out. .81. 0.82. Partridge just ran across the driveway on our return home. Insley popped up. Oh, she's all excited. So I thought, well, it's okay. Go get it. Deer fly. Shoe fly.
Away from where we lived, and in the office was like the one room that was like the podiatrist room, and then there was the waiting room, and then there was like what felt like 100 rooms back behind there with all kinds of electronic equipment.
He was just an electronics hobbyist, like an old radio hobbyist.
Yeah, exactly.
as a menace. My mom was basically hysterical with excitement. Late at night, the bugs would climb up trees around the neighborhood to molt. And one night, she let me and Isabel stay up until midnight to watch. We walked down the block with flashlights, stopping at a tree. Just above my head, these bright white cicadas with ruby red eyes were stretching backwards out of their old shells. At the conference, he seems unfazed. He says he's just a little nervous, but he's starstruck by my mom. It felt like I'd been let in on a huge secret, catching them in this private moment in the dark. I was reminded of that night walking into the conference center. Here I was an interloper again, surrounded by thousands of entomologists, the international denizens of my mom's world. They weren't the most visually intimidating group, lots of cargo shorts and t-shirts with bug puns on them. But this was their turf. They were keepers of bug knowledge not yet released to the larger world. I was unprepared for the scene in the poster hall. Alongside the adults, there was an army of young scientists.
Hello, we are from Takatsuki Senior High School, and today we would like to talk about termination of peel bags.
Hanging around Joe's poster, I met Masato Ono, the conference chair.
Oh, okay, wow, okay. Very nice to meet you.
And Akito Kawahara, the big-name butterfly expert from earlier. Joe had stopped at level 4.
And what was your thinking about why to use that level of shock and not more shock?
Because they, in the level 4, they pop out their osmeterium.
Osmeteria, little orange horns that pop out of the caterpillar's head when it gets scared.
So I think it was enough for the caterpillar.
And so you didn't want to hurt them more than you needed to?
Yes.
Yes, okay. You think it's
But I give the electric shock, so from the caterpillar, I have a bad threat.
I talked to Joe for a long time about this. He told me he doesn't actually want to be an entomologist when he grows up. He wants to be a veterinarian.
What kind of vet do you want to be?
I can fix caterpillars and insects both.
Do you know are there other insect veterinarians now?
There are no insect vets now.
So you might be the first insect vet.
Yes.
Atmosphere.
Okay.
That Joe found my mom's research and could understand it. That he had a mom who could and would help him do his own research. 5 palaces.
And that is pretty much what you would expect because they're the same. And half the time it's going to be one and half the time it's going to be the other, right? What if you did that and you got a 10 times in a row? What would you think? But there's something a little weird going on with that coin, right? What we do first when we're doing this test is we decide what our expectation is, okay? And for our first generation, we had 44 caterpillars made choices, right?
Yes.
You would expect